PDP should go and relax. I mean, the man did not hate PDP at all. We compared to the loss of Atiku and the loss of state. By now, we should resign. If you have integrity, you have honor, you should resign from the party by now. That as a chairman, you lose your state, you lose your presidential, and you are blaming INEC, blaming police for it. And I want to advise the incoming governors. They are close to the people. Democracy is by giving the people the dividend of the dividend, by solving problem and creating prosperity. Now the government has signed a bill that allows you to generate power. If they generate power, even the 10,000 megawatts can power a state and create industry and make life better for the people. They should work on that now. State have the liberty now to do rail system. They should work on that so that to create avenue for farm produce to move from place to place so that farmers can be able to get good market for their farm. So they have a lot to do. No states will say, no, we can't do this, we can't do that now. The states have the power now to make their state work. Thank you very much.
All right, GB. Thank you very much for calling. More calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Zion Prince saying hello to Nigeria.
Good morning. Welcome, Zion Prince.
Thank you. Okowa said we inherited a lot of debts from previous government. Right from when he was sworn in, that was the problem he had with ex-governor Udwan. They kept on battling over the issue of how much Udwan left. Now Okowa is going in a month time. He's crying over what he started with, the debt he inherited from Udwan. That is not what debtors want to hear anymore. Let us hope that he also does not leave. He's lucky that his PDP won debtor and he's going to hand over to his crony. I think that we should have been seeing another thing when the new governor takes over. The debts that the Okowa will also leave for debtors. I don't think this is what debtors will keep on hearing. With the bulk of money Nigerian government allocates to debtor from 13% derivation and internally generated revenue and fact. So much money goes to debtor. According to E.K. Clark, the governor has managed not less than 250 billion of some monies that he also got. The revelations may not continue to go on because PDP is going to take over. But we want to see development. I want to give credit to Okowa in one area that his local government area is actually developed. His village is turned to a mega satellite town. All the roads in the bushes have been tarred. So many institutions have been brought. Aliro is something else. I want to appreciate him for that. So, as for Tinubu, he says they are forgiving those who did not vote for him. I want to tell Tinubu that nobody has offended him. Nobody, both those who voted for other candidates and those who did not vote at all, nobody has offended Tinubu. Now that he's a declared winner, let him just cut out his assignment on what he's going to do for Nigeria and what Nigerians will remember him for while his government lasts. We don't want to hear that nobody has offended him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Clement Zion Prince. More calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Is I want to confirm which party won in Enugu State?
Enugu election has been suspended. Collation has been suspended. We don't know when they're going to. I'm going to read you the press release. The collation has been suspended in Enugu and Abia states.
Okay,
thank you very much for calling. Okay, more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very well. Who's joining us?
Yeah, good
Good to have you.
Yeah, you see, this election being what we call conducted a few ago. You see, let us thank God. Election was peacefully. But it's a very surprise for me that I hear that a Labour Party win about some state. I don't know whether it's a lie.
Where did you hear that?
I know. I want to confirm from you now.
Obviously not here.
Because Igbo people are agitating in Lagos that they are going to. They are the one that hold that.
Look, I'm not going to have this ethnic conversation with you. Thank you very much for calling. All right, 09073530044 and 09087668888. You want to call in, call the studio lines 09073530044 and 09087668888. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is KGB.
KGB, good to have you.
Nice work.
Well done.
But as far as this election is concerned, to me and to any other person, this is not an election. This is not an election. What they did is appointment. To appoint. Sit down, and they don't sit down, appoint anybody they want. This is the highest election in Nigerian staff. People were killed, wounded, destroyed. In fact, you can hear even this leader, the leader of the European delegation. You hear him, and you can hear from any other place. But if you know one thing, you see, Nigeria is where you had a small opportunity, a little opportunity. You will use it to the detriment of any other person, wickedly, badly, and I tell you, country can't move up like that. And I tell you, this type of election in other countries, and in other African countries, are the election that brings in established terrorism, established rebels, established negative. We start this is another country. They are not standing. Well, you just say Nigeria believe there is no God. And then we will assist. God is there on the throne. Have you seen where they will, they want to disgrace somebody to the extent that they will now come and say, this one is not win, when the person is leading. The person is leading, but you don't want him to be there, you will now call another person. Call on another person, say he's one. See, this is not, in fact, I don't know how to describe it, but I tell you, you will see another face in this country if you have started. If you have started, it is not going to end well in the country. I have never seen a negative country like Nigeria.
KGB, Nigeria.
I have never seen a country that has no gunshot like Nigeria.
KGB, keep your comments very civil. Thank you very much. Appreciate you calling
so
in.
This
All right. Thank you again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Abdullahi Mekano.
Thank you very much. It's me calling from Cuba.
Please put down the volume of your radio.
Yeah, so, the problem in Nigeria is that there are some states who people won free and fair, but there are some places where there was election. But unfortunately, once somebody declares a winner, so the opposition party doesn't have any hope in Nigerian court. That's the problem. Once you are taken to court, so somebody who is more powerful is likely to win the case in a Nigerian court. We don't have any hope. It's just like what happened in Kaduna yesterday. PDP is quite all right. The victory was for PDP in Kaduna, but unfortunately, they were, deprived their own power to win the election yesterday.
You're not the one that declares winners in election. And so,
I'm not the one that, from what we have seen from the polling unit, from all indications, they are on the process to win the election. But unfortunately, for Nigeria, they have just do what they want. And just like in Taraba State now, they have just declared PDP as the winner. But if we have a strong court in Nigeria where there is justice, that NNPP candidate, Professor, could have won in Taraba State. When you look at it, what is on the ground. But in Nigerian election, it might turn to another thing. As far as we have taken to the court, we don't have any hope again because the judges too are not judicially doing things in Nigeria. So that's why many people are accusing Nigerian posts because we don't have hope on judiciary. Judiciary are under the executive now. They have to be independent. Once somebody is taking his complaint to judiciary, he must be listened. And if he is on the right side, his victory is going to be given to him. But not in Nigeria, where executive or the judiciary are working with the executive and they are answerable to executive. Whatever executive wants is what judiciary do in Nigeria. That's
all right,
the problem.
Abdullahi. Appreciate you calling in. Okay, so to those of you who missed it, I'm just going to read you the press release by INEC yesterday on Abia and Enugu states. Came in way earlier. The commission met today, Monday, March 20th, 2023, and reviewed the conduct of the governorship and state assembly elections held nationwide on Saturday, 18th March 2023. Arising from the meeting, the commission took the decision to suspend forthwith further collation of the governorship election results in some parts of Abia and Enugu states. It will be recalled that our office in Obingwa local government area was invaded by thugs yesterday, Sunday, 19th March 2023, and our officials held hostage in relation to the collation of results from the local government area. Similarly, reports from Enugu state call for a review of the results for the governorship election from the two outstanding local government areas of Nsukka and Nkanu East. Consequently, the commission hereby suspends the collation of results in Obingwa local government area of Abia State and the two outstanding local government areas of Enugu State, which are yet to be collated. A review will be undertaken immediately before the process is concluded. And well, for those of you who have been following the elections, some states where the drama unfold, and in other places it was like the more you see or the more you look, the less you see. The more you see, the less you understand. How much more of this is sustained? Hello, good morning.
Hello, my friend. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mayowa. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Politicians, what INEC did in the case of Abia and other states, I think that is the highest they can do within the state of the law. They cannot cancel an election. But at this point, when collation is still ongoing, they can ensure that there's a bit of sanity. And to be honest, we have to commend INEC. When politicians marry with people, are put around the institution, you know there is something they cannot do. But as bad as it may be, in democracy, we just have to, we are progressing in it, and I hope that one day we'll get better. It wasn't like this in the past. During the era when they were assisting, the people would sit down inside their shop, inside their room, and be complaining. And the INEC has done well by bringing technology to reduce that level of fraud. And even with the technology, we have seen that even the number of lives we usually wasted during elections is gradually reducing. Probably the next election will be better than this. But Nigerian politicians must realize that power is given only by God. And whatever that you get through God, hardly you can do anything good with it. At the same time, I know that this is not the first time. However, we have to move forward as a nation. I think that there will be improvement, and I hope that the next government that will be formed will bring prosperity to Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much. If government is stolen or mandate is stolen, how can they bring prosperity? If the people are not happy about the outcome of elections, how can, those governments in various states where people do not agree to the outcome of the elections, would there be progress? Would they even allow the government do the work? Wouldn't they be distracting the government from actually focusing and doing the work?
Hello, good morning.
It's a difficult situation to understand. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Enacho.
Good morning to you. Is this Jerry?
Yeah. No, my name is Usman, calling from Guarimpa.
Usman, good to have you.
Yeah. And first of all, let me at least congratulate all the governors elect and their members of the House of Assembly. And also let me appreciate, let me say in general, Nigerian voters. Now we are, let me say, becoming unbecoming. We try to now understand that it's all about what a candidate has to offer. His record, his past record, antecedent, and what he has to offer for a seat. Not considering whether tribe, religion, or what have you. That is why I must say that, Nigerian voters now have come of age. Now, another thing is that concerning INEC, the only thing what I want to add up to INEC is that maybe next election, they shouldn't have to, let me say, give politicians room for manipulation, especially with regard to all these transmission of results, or allowing, let me say, some politicians to change results or what have you during coalition hours. So I think INEC will have to look at that point. Now, another thing is concerning issue of voter inducement, intimidation, and what have you. That one is another issue too, because some certain politicians try to, let me say, use it as an advantage due to economic, let me say, issues that we have in Nigeria. Try to give people some kind of items, whether in cash or in kind, to have their way. That is another problem too. And again, lastly, what I just want to encourage those that were being elected. Now, issue of politicking has gone. This is an issue of governance, because where we got it wrong is that we try to understand leadership is not that everybody must vote for you. Leadership is all about wishes of the people. That is why he is the president of Nigeria, not because all Nigerians voted for him. That is the beauty of democracy.
All right.
So our politicians let them understand that governance is for everybody, not for certain individuals. That is just it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. And the conversation continues. We'll be talking more in a bit. I'll bring you headlines as well from the Guardian newspaper in the next half.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
There you are, reading in silence, both deep in thought. I bet you the driver think this ride shouldn't cost more, and you the passenger are sure you're overpaying. Never mind, let's just stay quiet. Or you can both download InDrive and agree on a fair price beforehand. InDrive. People driven. The InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. For more information, visit indrive.com.
Join the Eagles 102.3 FM Secondary Schools Quiz Show and be the academic champions. Enroll your school with 2 students participating in mathematics, English, and general knowledge. Registration is 20,000 naira only. And what's more, your school gets massive promotion as long as they remain in the competition. Entry closes on the 18th of March 2023. For payment details and inquiries, please call 090-9719-8377. Eagles 102.3 FM Squeezed Show. Building future champions today.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
All right, we're back with more conversations here on your radio experience. You can count on. You are onto the pages, and the pages is where we bring you newspaper headlines, and then we take in your thoughts and responses. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. SMS and WhatsApp messages are welcome on 090-9705-4450. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, gotta let you go. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My friend.
Welcome.
John.
I'm glad you're here, John.
You said you read out how the election was suspended in Abia and Enugu, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how funny this country can be. I think what happened in Lagos, is it Nollywood movie where we watch? Or is this the election? And the election was declared. Winner was denied. And how come did they stop that election in Abia and Enugu State? Or just for 2 local governments or what? see, I don't see the kind of cannot imagine the kind of country we are running in. Yes, and the election is supposed to be declared right now as we speak. If you are to compare what happened to these areas I call your name, I don't think it can compare with what happened in Enugu and Abia State to stop that election.
In River State, there was
some people are being treated here, and some people are just being used as a scapegoat. I bet this INEC I'm disappointed with them.
Well, I said it before. Some people would not just looking at the elections. There's just so many questions to ask. I mean, in River State, people lost their lives, and agents were said to have been pushed aside. All of those things came up there, but somehow they didn't matter.
Hello,
good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Prince Hayanacho.
Good morning, Haruna. Good to have you.
Yes, this is Haruna. One of the headlines you read, INEC official has been kidnapped. I think, sincerely speaking, with this kind of attitude every 4 years in our elections, it's not telling the world a very clear message. It's saying a bad side of us. You understand? Election is not a war. It's the process of Nigerians, the electorate, electing their leaders. So I see no reason why people will now bring in violence in that process. It's uncalled for. You understand? I don't know if you observe, many of your callers are being carried by emotions because they are not happy. So please, the needful should be done so that the coming elections will do better than what we are experiencing now. Okay. And so far, 24 state results have been announced. I just hope very soon the remaining 14 states will soon be announced as well. And those who have been
okay, seems like I'm gonna have to let you go. Thank you very much. Bring in more calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. What's happening with the line? Hello, good morning. Seems like no one's there. Hello. Good morning, Bright. Good to have you.
Yeah, Macho, good morning.
I'm good. Good to have you.
Yeah, Macho. Truly speaking, I'm not happy in this country. When you preach this year motivational speaking, you try to elevate our spirits to say, okay, let's move forward. You see other ones suffering again. Where do you start again? Yeah, Macho. There are two of your callers that pre-election, they are saying violence in the southeast is preventing it. Now, if the domot and domain of the INEC declared president is now where the violence is happening proper, and I have never seen them condemn it. I said, okay, no problem. Now, the thing that is not that INEC know that there's something like suspension of collation. When it happened in the presidential, they said no. Now it has happened. We all of us are in Nigeria. We saw what was happening in Kano. Lagos was live. Even the state was live. Nothing happened. But now Abia State and the Enugu State, another story. Are we not the same country? One American man told me that no matter how we wear coat, we are still Nigerian. Unless we do the right things in the right way, we are not going to move forward. Look at the statement of the president that he has forgiven people who voted and people who did not vote for him. This is what exactly President Buhari said, 97.5%. And you know how the thing went in Nigeria up to now. Now, this one again has taken the same route again. INEC declared that like 70 million people who registered for voters and 87 million collected their PVC. And it's only 8,000 people that voted for him. Does it mean that it's only the whole masses voted? Are you going to hurt the whole Nigerian
people, 200 million people minus 8 million, you are going to get 192. Is that the type of president we are going to have again? Where are we going to? Is this the type of country we are going to leave for our children? Where are we going to, Yanashi? Where? All this motivational speaking, are they going to do it so that we teach our children the right way to move? Or we continue going down the trend? Is that the way to go? Now, it's more than international community will praise them. Is this the type of election they have in their own country? That is going to come out. Everything is so. That's
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling. So I'm going to read some headlines from Leadership newspaper. I am shattered and heartbroken over Saturday's poll. Bode George. I am shattered and heartbroken over Saturday's polls. Bode George. Just APC's Ubasani wins governorship election. Okay, before that, the soldiers cordon roads leading to INEC office in Kaduna as Guba poll winner set to emerge. The question that you would ask again is, when things like this want to happen, the governors seem to be in charge of security. They know how to deploy the army and all to places where they want. But when Nigerians and insecurity, or when terrorists and all attack communities, somehow those orders to secure Nigerians don't come. What could be the problem? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Good morning, Dominion. Good to have you.
Thank you very much. Our president-elect, Alhaji Ahmed Tinubu, said he has forgiven those who did not vote for him. That statement is somehow. Now, Prince, do you listen to his address in Lagos? Do you listen how when he was addressing his Yoruba brothers, because he spoke in Yoruba?
Dominion, I'm not going to allow us have an ethnic conversation.
No, but it's everywhere now. This one is nobody hide. No one wants to talk about it.
I don't want us to take an ethnic dimension to any conversation.
It's all right. Let's leave that one. But now, those who voted for him, I can tell you, there are people voted for him actually, but majority of Nigeria did not vote for him. That is obvious. You understand? So, and for my own judgment, those who did not vote for him are those who love Nigeria, who want new Nigeria, who want Nigeria to be rescued from the hands of, I don't know. I don't want to go that way again, so that you will not say I made a. But we know. Yes, those who did not vote for him, I repeated, are those who love Nigeria, even the outside world knows. You understand? And those who voted for him are they are not in majority. Everybody knows this. So for him to say
the results did not show in the elections and the declarations by INEC. So maybe later that can be settled. That can be sorted out later. But in the meantime, what we have is a winner has been declared by INEC.
Please give me a chance now. You give others time to talk. Which one is there?
I can hear you.
So what I'm saying is that I'm not abusing anybody, but I'm saying the obvious. What happened during the election? You were here in Nigeria. So what I'm saying is that yes, if he eventually sworn in, we have seen where he will go. We have seen how he will handle his government. But I wish him well. Because if he eventually sworn in, he's my president. But for now, I'm not sure of it. Thank you.
All right, Dominion, thank you very much for calling. Let's get to your messages. Okechukwu, you're here. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Hello, Iyanacho, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Okechukwu. I want to react on the issue of election, INEC inconclusive election in some part of the country. I told you here that this Saturday election that just passed, that you will still see inconclusive election. INEC was not prepared. They are not prepared. I have never seen anywhere in the world that INEC will go and conduct election and you will see inconclusive. That's why I'm telling you that everything concerning election in this country na GPT. Nowhere you will go and see things done well. The citizen will come out and vote with their mind and vote for who they want, but at the end they will not see what they do. They voted for. See, in the area of INEC, they are just doing whatever they want to do, and it's not right. If you want to build a nation, go with sincere, go with clean mind. You build a very good nation. Like people like me, I don't think I will vote anymore in this country because I know what I passed through. I traveled with my car from here to east to vote, but at the end, look at what is going on. Honestly, that is why you see I just stopped calling for a while, because I'm not happy the way things are going in this country. Let's do the right thing so that this country will move forward. But they said no, so we'll just sit back and be watching them. Let's see. If you are not doing the right thing, how do you think the nation will go forward? Thank you, Ja.
Thank you
Bye
very
bye.
much. Thank you for calling in, sending your thoughts in. Precious from Lifecam says, why is nobody talking about the manual results and the Beavers transmitted results that does not always tally? What is the need of the Beavers if its figures are completely ignored? To me, this election is a disaster. Precious, thank you for your thoughts. Let's bring in more headlines as we see them from the Nation newspaper. Soludo debunks 3.5 billion naira vote buying allegation. Soludo denies 3.5 billion naira vote buying allegation. IU alleges rigging in Kaduna, Zamfara, and Kebbi. IU alleges rigging in Kaduna, Zamfara, and Kebbi. Look, countries like Kenya can have elections. Ghana, countries like, even the smallest countries in Africa would hold elections, and you won't hear of all of these kinds of allegations and all. Nigeria, supposed giant of Africa, would hold an election, and every time there's an election in Nigeria, there's always a shadow of doubts cast over the credibility of the election. Ramadan, Sultan urges Muslims to look out for new moon tomorrow. Ramadan, Sultan urges Muslims to look out for new moon tomorrow. Tinubu's presidency, Nigerians in diaspora now ready to invest. Namani resigns from PDP. Foreign observers hail INEC for peaceful polls. Alleged 2 billion naira fraud. EFCC arrests 4 NCAA officials. Buhari mourns Immigration Board's secretary. Buhari mourns Immigration Board's secretary. Tinubu Shatima government will support Benue to revamp economy, says Akume. Let's go to leadership now. Still within leadership newspaper. Gubapol, PDP raises alarm over deployment of special forces to Zamfara. PDP raises alarm over deployment of special forces to Zamfara. APC candidate Fada Aliyah wins Benue governorship elections. Zamfara Speaker, Deputy lose seats to PDP. Declare Adamawa Guba election results now, Atiku tells INEC. Also there, INEC reschedules governorship assembly, Benue governorship and assembly polls in Kwande local government area. Zulum wins re-election bid in Borno with landslide. Those are headlines from leadership newspaper. Alright, there's more. In a major upset, PDP takes Zamfara as Lawal defeats Matawale. NSITIF restates commitment to due process of staff welfare. NAMI tax operators on use of technology. And yes, that's where we'll leave that now. Bring you in to respond to some of the headlines. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My friend.
Yes, sir.
Jerry calling.
Jerry, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead, let's hear you, please.
I said before, Nigeria don't have youth. Ancestor is now youth. Or the grandfathers are now youth in Nigeria. Until Nigeria have youth, they will correct the atrocity of this INEC and all this. Let me say, they will correct their mistake, all this mistake INEC they are doing. When we stand on our feet, when the youth stand on their feet, all these things will not happen. I believe that. And still, Nigeria don't have youth until we have youth. That is the reason why all these things are happening. We keep quiet. We allow every bad thing to happen. We allow it and we enjoy it. And I will now consult. I want to go to put it. I don't know in this country until the youth are back on their feet. If not, all the atrocity will be going on. Continue. They will continue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Appreciate you. God bless you too. More calls. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Prince.
Good morning, Moses.
Yeah, this is Moses. I was tonight.
Great. Thank you for asking.
Your emotional voice today, as if are you not feeling fine?
I'm a little under the weather.
Okay. I wish you quick recovery.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want to comment on the just concluded elections and the issue of Kaduna State. When I had the numbers of security that pumped into Kaduna, I began to wonder. I see it's not the Kaduna that the terrorists are taking over. Where is the governor then who was not able to carry action related to that? Well, we pray that what is happening there, God will put it under control. Then the issue of announcing election in the night, what is going on? And anything in the night is not something that one should write home about. Because I know that they have the capacity to pile up this under this coalition on Saturday and down to that night, because they were promising people 6 they were announced, 8 they were announced, and yet it was almost to 10 or after 10 yesterday in the night. But that is not my concern. My major concern is this issue of tampering with the ballot papers or snatching and many other things. I think development and civilization has come. The INEC should grow beyond the level what we are seeing today. Let us enter into electronic voting and e-voting. I think that will eradicate some of these abnormality we are seeing in our time. Because civilization has permitted that there are some new technology that we need to work by, whereby we can eliminate some manual or human factors that come into the very elections, especially what we are seeing by now. So that is my own take. Then we want to see Nigerians are waiting to see all these corporates who carried out a crime during the election. We want to see how judgment will pass on them. If nothing is being done, the issue of election without violence cannot stop. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you again for calling. A few more minutes and we would move on to bring you headlines from the Guardian newspaper. Let's quickly see what the Guardian has. APC chief upbraids Amaechi for linking Tinubu to INEC boss appointments. APC chief upbraids Amaechi for linking Tinubu to INEC boss appointments. Nigeria is 59th happiest nation worldwide, 6th in Africa. Nasarawa Guba results, outrageous rigging of people's mandate, says PDP. Tinubu, okay, leave that. PDP, Sani urged INEC to declare Ashiru as winner of Kaduna Guba polls. Residents seek federal government's intervention over intimidation and harassment in Abule Ado. There you have the headlines from The Guardian. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Elder Noja.
I have been sitting down since morning. How's everything?
Very well.
So let me go violent in the law, violent in the politics, and violent Victoria election. It can never stop because the election law have fought. I always say Nigeria. You can never finish because if another contest with you, and then I don't say you get upper hand in your area there, I will send talk to come and destroy that place. And then if you come destroy that election there, INEC is going to declare the election with favor me. That's why it can't finish. And then two, if you are a governor in the state, and they are set up to go and destroy a polling station, this and this, most of them, they are really party in the state. You see, if the policemen arrest that talk, they are going to charge it to court in my state. And then who upon that judge? Who is going to try them? That's why you see all the talk when they are arresting in Nigeria, if you charge them to court, you are just wasting your time. The governor will wait after he has swearing in. We tell the judge to release them, and then he's going to release them, whether they kill or not. All the talk when he has been killing people, since when this politics coming in. Did you hear say they try anybody? Only somebody when they try to forgive for killing Salome. And then how many years? They give could only one person set fire in the house and kill that woman. Not possible. Only one person they try, and then they give him 15 years of killing person. So you see, say most of the talk killing people in the bulge, killing people in the north. You don't hear say they sentence anybody to this thing. Because they are the ruling party in the state, send them. You can't try them. So election law, if to say they say if you commit offense during the voting or election, they should try you as a state offense. Carry you go to federal capital, carry you go to the other state. You versus federal government is for better. But here's the other state, it can't happen. And then people are talking about winning election, this and this. You see, those people where they are appointed as a returning officer, professor in university, all of you people, both you go university. Those my junior brother, I know I want to make sure their name again. Where I used to praise them, they go to university. The most corrupted people in the world, they are in university. You see, some handouts, the office of professor, you know how they corrupt students, teach our children, bad character in the living, in the university. If your son go to university, if you have money, he can never pass any subject. Even if you know how to write on top of water, you can't pass any subject unless you buy handouts. Corruption in university. And they bring those professors to come and head our election in Nigeria. How do they think the election will be free?
Okay.
About of Viva. Let's say if you are majors here, in Cuba here, if you sign a result in Cuba here, they can go and check it, that Viva where they are talking.
Okay, thank you.
Tell me PDP have so things. They can change it.
Thank you very much, Elder Naja. Thank you. All right, and this is where we'll have to drop the anchors, but I wouldn't leave without reading a message from Comrade Ulo Bassi. Comrade Bassi says, may God Almighty bless your day, Hanacho Prince. Thank you very much. Whoever says that there is an improvement in conducting elections in Nigeria is still dreaming. Not in the face of widespread killings and outright electoral malpractices. Few of us who jubilating over the purported electoral victories of their paymasters will soon bite their fingers, because whoever rigged himself into power cannot perform in office. Those who supported all these malpractices should prepare for harder times ahead. You cannot eat your cake and have it. May God Almighty continue to have mercy on his children in Nigeria. Amen. Comrade Ulo Bassi there. Thank you very much, Comrade Bassi. And this is where we'll have to close it. And in an election where election results are declared until a point where one local government is left and an election is suspended, or coalition is suspended for another 3 hours, even when at the local government at the local government level election results have been declared, or a situation where it took longer hours for elections from a local government within a state to get to the state coalition office than it took for the state's election results to get to Abuja, then you would ask questions. A situation where election results are delayed till late at night before they are declared. Several questions, even when it's just left one local government or one one local government left, then questions need to be asked and answered. I'll leave you. Thank you very much for being a part of the conversation. To all of you who called in, big thank you. To those of you who just sat back to listen, I'm grateful that you did call in. Let's do this again tomorrow at the top of the hour, 7. I'll be back with more headlines from the dailies. In the meantime, keep it here. Sports and Eagles Wings comes on. Right after that, Eagles Outlook. Keep it with us.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.